I seen the needle and the damage done. A little part of it in everyone. And every junkie's like a setting sun. Yeah. Edit, copy. Not quite live on YouTube.
That's good. Yeah, your balls. Well, thank you. Today I've got Facebook and Hands-On with their new lawnmower.
Every junkie's like a setting sun. Yeah. Hello there, Swift and Bold. How are you doing? Welcome. I did indeed have sleep. Yeah, it was much needed. And I'm a new man for a Saturday morning. How's everybody doing? I don't see this broadcasting on YouTube right now for some strange reason. I might have to go to another channel. No, just on StreamYard. Oh, that's funny. I was going to play a link of yours without your permission, but I'm glad you're here because I wanted to know if I can play this. I'm not your boss, officer. Now go home. Just type a 1 in the chat. And let me see if I can try to find that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't copy and paste any link here. And oh, hang on a second. As soon as I put my mouse over the thing, I might have to type it out. Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to play this one for now while I get my head oriented.
I'm your boss. The guy in the white cap is not your boss. I'm your boss. I'm telling you to go home. Your parents will be ashamed if they were here.
And the guy agrees with him.
I'm your boss. The guy in the white cap is not your boss. I'm your boss. I'm telling you to go home. Your parents will be ashamed if they were here. I believe that nothing would work.
That's a good one. Yeah, way to go, local. You tell them, buddy. You tell them. Your parents would be ashamed of you. And he basically agrees. I think Penny's a Yorkshirean, if that's what you call them up there. No, not from Liverpool. I'll watch that if you want. The Danny Shine until somebody comes up. I could do that.
Danny Shine. Yeah.
I do say that that's nauseous. If you're in the wrong place, what you need to do is go to your parents' place.
Actually, that's oh, now then is a Liverpool saying. Okay. Well, that's a good answer, as long as you're not just being nosy. People are going to have to forgive me if I ran into you last night and don't remember exactly or completely or everything. I'm from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, if that helps. All right. How come I can't find my own channel on YouTube tonight? Anybody got an idea? Says I'm broadcasting to Ken the Auk. I'm in StreamYard. I put a StreamYard link out on Discord. But I can't. I can put a, no, I can't even put, I can look, I can put a, oh, I need to put a link in here for StreamYard. How are you getting on StreamYard and not on YouTube? How is that happening? And I can't find my own channel. Am I just missing something, or are my accounts all messed up again? Ah, dear. So it says I'm broadcasting. in the subscriptions, I'm subscribed to myself through Hawkeye, and it's not, but it won't let me bring up the video. I just have one from 2 days ago. All right, I'll keep thinking about that.
Because they are the cause of all your problems. Yes, I know you may have heard this before, but you've still come back there, haven't you? Why aren't you on your parents' plate? Because they're the problem. Why have you got no to vaccine passports on your t-shirt? It's your parents that are responsible for your problems. Why have you spoken to your parents about this? Have you? Have you good? Why are you here? You should be down on mum and dad's place saying you've done this. Now I'm stuck in this weird dystopia where the government are going to make vaccine passports even though I'm going to wear a t-shirt that says no to vaccine passports. That's not going to stop it, is it? Let's be honest. Your parents agree? Your parents agree with what? Your parents agree with everyone here. I understand that's very nice, but they still are responsible for all your problems.
What's your parents?
If they agree or not agree.
What's your parents? We've got the legend Daddy Shine.
Do I blame all my problems on my parents? Absolutely, yes, of course. Of course. But because without them,
Hello, bye.
Hello, local.
Why did your parents have you?
It's too late to ask them. So I'm not really sure. I think what happened was my mom was a nurse from Scotland. My dad was an engineer from Northern Ireland. And they both ended up in the Merchant Marines. So they met on a boat and they traveled around the world a couple of times. And I think when they got here to Southern Ontario, I think they just, my mom put a lot of pressure on my old man to have kids because that's the way it was. That's just what you did.
Is that where they're settled? Yeah, on the planet. Mom and dad settled in London.
Yeah, did both of yours come from like Istanbul or Ankara or something?
No, I'm Turkish, but I'm Turkish Cypriot from Cyprus, from North Cyprus.
Forgive me. I remember you telling me that. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, everyone, because the Republic of North Cyprus is not recognized around the world, but it's recognized by Turkey, you know, and so yeah, that's why when I say I'm Turkish, everybody assumes I'm from Turkey because that's where Turk comes from. But no, I'm from Cyprus.
Okay. Were you born there?
No, I was born here in London.
Okay. And so do you have any kind of, you wouldn't have any kind of affiliation with Cyprus then, would you, like in terms of like social insurance numbers or to paying taxes or anything like that?
Oh, right, that sort of stuff. No. The only thing is, if I go there for longer than 90 days, then I would be thrown into national service.
Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. Don't do that. Well,
So it's either the only way to stay longer than 90 days, like to stay there permanently, is if I go into the army for 15 months or pay off for like a couple of grand and not go,
okay.
and then I'll get signed off. So it's either I do it or I pay it.
Oh, okay. That's all right. I get it now. Yeah. Would you want to do service? I'm sorry. I told you not to do it, but you never know.
No, I don't agree with war, so I won't do it.
I'm pretty much anti-military now and anti being mind controlled and anti having to do dirty deeds dirt cheap, you know?
You know me, okay. I don't like I like to talk it out instead of fight it out.
And you're also good at talking it out, I have to admit.
It's very diplomatic to talk, you know. You can get a lot done.
Well, it depends on how you're talking, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Are you,
I'm sure I wasn't all that diplomatic last night. I apologize to anybody I've offended.
Danny Sham was good. I sent him a message a while ago saying you're back in line after sleep. Why don't you come and pop in and say hello? Uh, hopefully he does. But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
up
well,
to him.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm in a totally different frame of mind tonight, so it could be enjoyable.
Yeah,
Um,
you have to watch it back and watch what you were saying to him.
it
If you
doesn't
don't remember,
it, it doesn't exist local. It's too long for them to leave it up.
it's there. It's there.
Oh, you're
I'll,
kidding me!
I'll,
Wow,
I'll, I'll put it in the Discord.
what is going on with my channels tonight, local?
Let me find it and put it into the into the 1 second.
Well, hang on. Yeah, thank you for that. Because I seriously, I cannot find that on my Kenyock channel, and I can't find it on Hawkeye. I can't find. Oh, I can't find my channel. I can't find how I'm broadcasting. So you're
Oh,
watching.
wow. I can't see it now for some reason. Um, where is it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, your main channel, okay. There's no videos on it.
Oh no, I took all those down.
Oh, your
Right. There's no videos in it.
Yeah, not on. It would have been on Ken the Auk, but I just finally. The one that I'm doing right now just finally came on YouTube for me to see. I know you can see it, but I couldn't see it till just a second ago.
post it because I can't see it now. The 20-hour one.
It's,
I saw it earlier on, but I can't see it now.
well, I'm amazed that you saw it earlier on because it's not on my channel. I can't find it. It's gone now.
I remember the total time. It was like 20 hours something, but it
Yeah,
was 20 hours.
it was just over 20 hours. But the YouTube has a policy that if your video is more, I think it's if it's more than 12 hours long, they delete it automatically. They don't want that kind of
No.
bandwidth up.
Really?
What's that?
Really?
Yeah, yeah. No, that was.
Look, I found it.
You're kidding me.
I found it.
Every,
Oh shit! Wait. It says this live stream.
you cut out of me there, local.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
It says the live stream is not available.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Because that was a hoot, Penny. I'm sorry. I hope you liked some of it. I got way too drunk. Like, but I didn't even know it. I drank 50 ounces of rum, and I didn't even know it. I was a little busy with the other mind-altering chemicals.
I can't believe you said that it didn't make you see things. I can't.
Yeah,
I think maybe you drank a bit too much. You should have drank 20 ounces instead of 50 ounces.
yeah. I mean, based on what I know about pharmacology, I don't think the alcohol would kill these hallucinogenic effects. But I'm just making stuff up right now. I'd have to look that up. I think local what it is I've got a mean liver that just eats everything it sees in terms of drugs. I always have to take like the highest doses of any pharmaceutical pill or painkiller or anything. And like when I was using drugs, I was taking, like 100 Demerol tablets a day kind of thing. It was crazy. at times.
Yeah.
So I get used to drugs real quick, and then I have to take a whole bunch of it.
But
So
did you finish the whole packet of mushrooms off?
nope, I didn't have very much in the way of dried shrooms, but I still have about eight capsules of 1,000 milligrams. So that's a gram.
Yeah. Sometime next week, I'm gonna go with the bike, like down to some fields, look on the map and try and find some golf courses, and have a look there for some.
Not a bad idea. That's a good way to chillax. Do you play?
Yeah. What?
Do you have?
Play? No. No. Look for some mushrooms.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking. Uh, I didn't know that they grew around golf courses.
Yeah, like grassy areas. Yeah.
Is that for the players or members only? Sorry, mate. Those mushrooms are for members only.
I was told if I do find some to just grow them in your garden, just um, squeeze it in your hand into little pieces and throw it all over the earth in your garden, and it will start growing.
Yeah.
And into little pieces and
Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat there. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just clicked off the volume on the volume on my YouTube account came on automatically without me touching it. It's really weird. We were talking about all kinds of things last night, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
all over the map. It was great. I had a really good time. Who is Bumblebee T? I missed that name.
What's that?
Who is Bumblebee T? Are you familiar with that? Bumblebee T.
Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of new subscribers yesterday.
From Indy's channel.
Yeah.
That's great. I was on Indies before, and I had to watch him talk about that today. I didn't remember much about that. But
Yeah, you jumped on, you made yourself known in the community now. Everybody knows Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna maybe if you start a live stream a bit earlier than usual, you'll get to speak to these new people.
not a bad idea. I'll be at 33 million subscribers by the end of this year.
Oh, definitely more than that.
I just got to get the shroom dosage right. Are you playing tunes? I'm just wondering if it's you or me. You can keep playing them.
Yes, me.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I'm just like this. I'll be back. I'll be glad when I get the main account back because I won't have to play these games. I don't think, or at least I hope not anymore. But there are some things I just can't do on this StreamYard thing. Sorry, on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I had to read the description of this video.
The one I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
Had to mute some parts to keep in line with YouTube community guidelines. Now enjoy the video and bash and like and subscribe.
I didn't do a good job because I missed a lot of going over it now. I've missed a lot of parts out. I should have muted.
No, don't mute it. Oh, you should have muted it.
No, to get it monetized.
Oh, I see. So they could take this down.
Oh, and that as well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, man. That's one of the reasons I'm taking down all my videos. I just can't do it on the Ken the Ock channel for some reason. It's really complicated. Harney and I drove Harney.
Hello, Bumblebee. T.
Actually, that's something I forgot to say. Hello, Bumblebee T, and welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Sorry about the late hour, but hey, it's Friday night, Saturday morning. No big deal. Most of you people, you stay up all night. I can't do that, local. I can't stay up all night anymore. It's too hard on the old man. I could barely walk when I got out of bed. My sciatica, I got this pain in the lower left part of my back that it prevents, it presses on the nerve that goes all the way down the left leg. And you can't walk. It gets so tender. Thanks for listening. And it's like having you had that bad back experience, and it's just such a drag. Plus, I was hungover, and plus I'm out of everything. So I had a hurting day, so I decided just to go back to bed, and just woke up about a half an hour or so ago. Yeah, sciatica sucks, man.
Yeah, I got it as well. Like, especially with these protests. Well, once I can walk, but once I stop, that's when the pain kicks in. When you stop walking.
So Swift and Bold, I take it you're from Indy's channel too. Welcome, good to see you here. And yeah, sciatica is a proper ball ache. Yeah, I also have the chronic pain, Bumblebee T. So it's 24/7 for me, but it's the new pains that you don't get all that often, the sharp ones. That man, they really catch your attention. You can kind of zone out on the chronic pain if you have some kind of medications or some kind of physical therapy or something like that. You eventually learn to deal with it, but yeah, it sucks. I don't think sciatica 24/7 would just drive me nuts. I gotta get rid of it. Fibromyalgia also is a proper ball ache. Yeah, I've known quite a few people with fibromyalgia over the years, and yeah, I think I have a touch of that. There's parts of my neck and shoulder that I'm not sure if this is a diagnostic, but if you touch them, like I get pain on the skin, close to the surface. So, and muscle spasms that are painful as well. Well, I feel like I'm talking to my therapist today, or my doctor. This is great.
I'm listening.
How much are you charging for this session today? And you take Manulife insurance?
I charge a lot.
Good. I'm fully insured, so I'm okay. But I might only be able to see you twice a year.
I missed going to the protest today.
I heard that. Yeah. So sorry to hear that. Was that because of the offer you had made, or was that just some other circumstance?
Other circumstances, yeah, but um, yeah, I wanted to go, but yeah, I couldn't. But yeah, that was a bit silly what I did yesterday, innit?
Oh, it was entertaining. Uh, but I don't know. I like my feeling with these people is I'm getting to the point where I'm not
I tell
sure, I'm not sure it's even worth engaging with them anymore. It just still kind of gets under my skin a bit.
yeah, you know, if he did come on and he said, "Yeah, let's do it," I thought, I was thinking today, maybe I would have enjoyed myself today if I did it with him. You know,
Uh,
him making fun of himself in front of these people and me recording it.
yeah. Oh, he was there.
What?
He was there today.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said okay. Yeah, yeah. It could have been for a very special YouTube video.
Mm. A live stream it as well. That would have been good.
Just don't go longer than 12 hours, man.
What's that?
Just don't go longer than 12 hours.
Yeah, yeah. After like 4 hours, it's too long to edit, so I'll end it around those times.
And make sure he doesn't yell medical misinformation in order to get your channel taken down.
Yeah, that's the problem with live streams.
I can see him doing that too. Or maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe I just put an idea in his head. Sorry about that.
Well, I'll just have to mute it or tell him to shut up. Since he knows me and I know him, I think I can say shut up to him.
Tell him that the man in the white hat is not your boss. That you are. Go home.
Yeah, that was a good video, innit? There was more to it, but it just come out wrong, so I didn't put that in.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty arrogant of them, just to think they can move a group of people like they want to, like whenever they want.
No, I was on the video, the longer version. I was saying, you're on the road, not us, and don't know. We was on the pavement already, and they're like, "Get on the pavement. We want to open traffic." It's a protest. I told the officer it's a protest. You're gonna expect road blockages because it's a protest. And he's like, "Go on the grass," and I'm like, there was more people there than usual, which filled the grass up. So the protest had to have gone onto the road.
Oh, Swift and Bold thinks we're talking about Danny Shine, but we're not.
No, not Danny Shine. No, he's a good guy. Danny Shine's a good guy. Danny Shine was on the stream yesterday. If you was watching, guys.
Yeah.
Has anyone got a recording of that? He was on here for about 2 hours or something.
Yeah, that was really that was big of him, and I really, really appreciate your effort. I appreciate him coming up. That was good. I think I understand antinatalism better, or at least his way of looking at it.
Yeah, his way is a good way of looking at it, you know. Maybe other people's way of antinatalism is a really dark way. He puts it into a comedic way.
Yeah, and I don't know. He doesn't seem to be tiring of it. You know, it seems to
Mm.
give him strength almost. But a lot of people get emotional and flip right out on him. Or I don't know about a lot of people, but people in the chat, I think, last night were a little angry. Some of them. No, the live up isn't. It's not up anymore, Bumblebee T, because it was over. It was 20 hours long, and they don't allow you to save videos that long. And anyways, I sort of have a new policy of deleting my videos afterwards. I just can't do them on this channel, but Will does that, and he's got a good point that it's just another protection against getting taken down. Not that I care so much about that. I'd always just start another channel, but less hassles. I'm just going to share another screen, local. I can still get in on chess24.com, and I can see your name and your bullet rating and your blitz rating. You're not doing very well in the fast ones, man.
Oh yeah. How do we play?
Well, what was the reason that we could only have 2 challenges and then one of us had to buy a membership or something like that?
Oh, oh wow. Okay.
So I'm trying to challenge you right now, but I can't. I would upgrade if you just want to play chess on YouTube sometimes. It's let's see.
Have
$15.
to find another another one.
Yeah, the problem. Okay, yeah, you're right. But they might have the same thing. That's all.
A free one. Or at least more than 2. And then find another one and play their free ones.
Play chess for free with friends. Sign up for full access. This is chess.com, actually. Click on all images that contain an airplane. These things drive me nuts, local.
Yeah, I hate them as well. Sometimes I click the wrong one and I have to do it again.
And they make me do it 3 times. Wow. Oh, I know. I tried to sign up for this, but all my usernames were taken, and I think it's one of these deals where I might have an account. I just can't remember what it is now. But that doesn't make sense either. All right, let's see if how's everybody enjoying the show? How about Ken the Auk?
I put the link in the stream link in the channel.
Oh, thank you. I forgot to do that, didn't I? No, I did.
Pin it.
I can't. Oh, that's another thing. I can't pin on this channel.
Oh shit, you can't. Yeah.
Well, actually, let's try it again. See what happens.
Well, every 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, just post a link in the chat.
Yeah, no, I can't pin messages, so you're right. Did you say you pinned it in YouTube?
No, I can't pin. You have to pin.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say you put it up on YouTube? Because I don't see it there.
Yeah.
But you,
In the chat.
yeah, in the chat. So I'm in the live chat on YouTube right now on my own channel, signed into this account, and I can't.
Can you see off you StreamYard? Maybe highlight the comment, your stream link on the page, on the live stream.
Oh, you know what? I can't see it there either. Yeah, I haven't looked into doing a bot yet. I don't know. I've just been kind of lazy with banners and things like that. I find there's enough button pushing, but I really should look into that. Just for the ease and convenience of the user. But no, I can't see your post, Local. That is really weird.
I'll post it again.
If you don't mind. And I'll be right back. I just need to go to the can. Yeah, I can see it now in StreamYard, and I can see it. No, I can't see it on YouTube. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can see it now. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Bumblebee
Bumblebee T. I just had some things to do. My dad sent me to do a few errands for him.
You're out and about, are you? Or is that something else? Why you didn't go today?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Have you looked
Huh?
I haven't seen much of the footage at all from the protest today. Did you get to see any of it?
Yeah. While I was doing what I was doing, I was watching the protests.
Okay. And how did Owen do today? Another fine job?
Yeah, he got kettled. But he didn't get arrested. They arrested 3 people, and they released everyone, and then they put out a dispersal notice, so everyone had to leave.
Dispersal notice. Is that something new? I don't remember hearing about that before.
Yeah, at the end, you know the did you hear about the kettle?
Today?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
They kettled the protesters. You know, they blocked them from leaving. They can arrest who they want, and then decide whether they want to release everybody from the square. They hold them from there.
Wow.
It's called something.
Can you hear my Discord beeping off?
Yeah.
I'll get rid of that.
Protest tomorrow. Oh, don't know. I didn't hear. There was a cancellation from one organizer for tomorrow's protest.
Say that again. Local, you cut out just at the end there.
The protest for tomorrow in London was cancelled for tomorrow.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, what's that all about?
Swift said, Croydon. There was one in London, but one of them got cancelled, so maybe it's that one, the one. That's the only one in London. Not XR, but like a freedom protest.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. I'm not big on the XR stuff, man. Are you?
Well, I'll report it, but I'm not a big fan of the drums.
Yeah.
I just get a headache every time they're loud, but it's a different loud where you get a headache, you know. Whereas the freedom protests is a different kind of noise level.
What was
It's
that? Was that Extinction Rebellion that Pierce Corbin was at where people were heckling him?
Yeah.
And they believe fully in climate change, right? And the world's going to end someday soon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry about that. I see that differently. Oh, that reminds me, when I was sleeping tonight, my oldest best friend that I haven't talked to in 5 years called. He didn't leave a message. We had a big falling out back in 2016, 2017, I think it was. Because that's when I had really started to wake up. And so we talked on the phone pretty much every week, every couple of days for months and months. I was trying to tell him everything from chemtrails to 9/11 to fake news to the numbers, all of it, everything that I was learning that I could verify for myself. I was feeding him videos and we were talking, but it ended up turning into arguments, and it ended up ending up pretty badly.
I believe the chemtrails only recently, since the weather conditions in the world is going AWOL, you know. It's earthquakes every day now.
What really amazes me the most, local, are the flooding. Like
the floodings, yeah.
They are mass flooding, not just the United States, but Canada too now. And you know, you could, once you know that there's a correlation that they can control the weather, and you've seen it in real time, and you understand how these people, what their goals are in terms of shifting people off the land and into cities, it's kind of depressing. And it's probably bigger or as big as COVID.
No, so go on.
But I'm glad you're on board there.
Regards to the chemtrails, I started believing that. I believe the chemtrails relate to what's going on now with all the floodings and the earthquakes. Because if you change the weather, you know, obviously it will have an effect on the land, you know.
Well, one thing they're doing is they're putting farmers out of business at an incredible rate. And
the cycle gets interrupted by all of these chemtrails, you know. and it's not good for the atmosphere and all that, the air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, the climate change, so called. Um, but yeah, the only like last year, I was not sure of the chemtrails, but now this year, um, was it Saudi Arabia, or the United Arabs Emirates?
It
They
it was Doha, wasn't it, or Abu Dhabi or something like that?
yeah, they news report come out saying that it was so hot there and they needed water. There was a drought and everything.
Yep.
That they sent planes up into the air and changed the clouds and made it rain, and it like rained really badly, and there was hailstones and everything like that, wind and whatnot. Uh, but they got the water supply that they needed, but just that would cause major catastrophe for the planet in regards to the cycle, because it's not it manipulates it, and it's not right.
Did you know that in the 1950s, both the British Air Force and the American Air Force got caught on, I can't remember which coast of England or the States, but they got caught over a coastal village. They flooded it out, making it rain. And that's recorded. It's part of history.
In the 50s.
Yeah, there's footage. You can actually watch footage on YouTube, or well, I don't know, maybe it's not there anymore. From the 1940s when they're making seating.
It's really, is it really easy to make it rain?
Yeah, it's really well. It requires a lot of energy, but they know the science, and
You need um a liquid, a hot liquid, and you splash it out into the clouds, and
well,
it forms water, causing it to rain.
no, they use chemicals. But in the old days of cloud seeding, they would use natural clouds, fill them up with silver iodide, I think it was, and that would cause the clouds to rain. But now they don't even need clouds anymore. They actually make the clouds local. That's the thing. So they spray aluminum and barium and strontium and lithium and lead and pretty much everything under the sun. And they blast.
Now they do, yeah.
What's that?
Now they do, yeah.
Now, yeah, sorry. Now they do. They also have cloud making machines, which does use, I think, compressed hydrogen or compressed air. I can't remember, to make water and send clouds into the sky that will rain. There's 4 or 5 techniques that they use now.
Yeah. I see a video, and it was explaining about the wings of the aircraft, and 10 seconds of the 1 hour video, it just did a quick mention of the 20 spray guns on the wings of the plane, and then it just cut straight off. And that was really interesting. That was really odd.
There used to be, whether or not this is just them trying to play with our minds, but there used to be videos where, like, oh, I remember a woman, she was on a flight and she asked the stewardess if she could come into the captain's cockpit and meet them and ask them about chemtrails. And there was actually, they showed her a button that said chemtrail on it.
Yeah, I've seen some videos like that as well, where people take their phone out and confront the pilot on chemtrails.
Yep, seen those too. Yeah, an old friend of ours from Discord who's not there right now taught me quite a bit about that in the last few months too.
Yeah, so chemtrails, if you see lines in the sky, you know there's something dodgy going on.
Yeah, especially if the lines are low, and especially if they just stay there for the whole day and spread
Yeah.
out, spread out, spread out.
I've shown you on Discord, you know, when I opened the camera when I was in the park one time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now.
And there was like seven lines on top of each other, you know, and that's not a natural thing to happen, you know, in the cloud. Never.
Well, not only that local, but I've seen more than my fair share of planes that are flying like really low, like just over the city, and they let out a line, and then the line just stops, and they keep going, and then they let out another line. And I've seen planes flying at low levels, like I'm talking, you know, maybe 3,000 feet, something like that, and they will intersect. So the one plane will go across one part of the sky, leaving a trail, and the other plane will come the other way or perpendicular to it. And the plane will actually break through the trail that the other plane left just minutes beforehand. So for planes to be flying, first of all, that low and in each other's flight plans, that's just not how planes fly. Like they're stacked on top of each other. They follow similar routes, but they go at different altitudes. I've even seen a plane take off in the horizon at almost a 90-degree angle. I'd say about 80 degrees, almost straight up like a rocket. It goes up, 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 then it levels off, and then the spray starts, and it just hangs there for days and days and days. Not days and days, but most of the day.
You got
Don't
kicked.
laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, local.
You got kicked off that idiot's show, yeah.
Don't fucking laugh at me, you cunt. Fucking Turkish Muslim bastard. Don't laugh at me. Don't come attacking me with a breadstick. Do not come attack me with a breadstick.
I was about to bring out the French stick. I was
No,
just about
don't do that. Don't do that, you Turkish bugger. Yeah.
I'll bring out the pita bread then.
The pita bread and the fucking, what do you call it? The fucking elephant. Don't get the elephant foots out, for fuck's sake, man.
Okay, well, you guys got to explain to me, because that's when I went back to bed, when I heard local said, what, do I need to carry a Quran around? And
what did I say? Oh, shit.
Ken, sorry. I have been very rude. Hiya, Ken. How you doing? Hiya, local. How's things going? Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, guys.
There's no problem.
Hello, honey.
It's very rude of me.
Hello.
Attacking. I attacked and didn't say hello.
Oh, did you get kicked off Joe Public?
I actually ended the stream. All I said was Grey Bleeder and fucking Marco, and it stopped. Everything stopped.
Oh.
What,
yeah.
You was on the panel?
I was on the panel, and I said Grey Bleeder and Mark. Well, I was just about to say Marco. I know. Well, something about Marco, and it stopped. It's like, well, the panel was going, I told you so. They were like fucking hot on the heels of this. Harney is like, I feel like I'm becoming 77th. That's what I feel like I am. Yeah.
Well, look what I'm gonna do.
I'm banned from there. Are you banned from there, local?
Yeah.
I was being friendly and I had a conversation with Joe. And if anybody here is from, like right now, from Joe Public, whatever stream, yeah, and it ended, I did not cause that. I was just having a conversation and I obviously brought up a touchy subject of something. And I did not, in my mind, and touch wood, I was being very respectful of the people that was on the pad. There was two people. There was Joe and the other guy. I can't remember his name. But we was having. In fact, the other guy was with me. We were having a chat, and unfortunately, Joe. The way I get it, Joe doesn't trust me. Sorry, Joe.
I put out an invite for Joe to come on this stream. So we can
Thank
cook it.
you, local. Thank you, local. That's what we need.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Thank you. That's what we need more. Yeah, get people in. Cause I have no fucking hell, what is it? A modesty, not monesty, amnesty. What's the word I'm trying to get, guys? Amnesty, honesty. I have no bad feelings.
Oh, enmity.
I don't know. It's not that. I don't think it's that. No, I have no bad feelings upon anybody. I have no ill feelings upon anybody, and I'm certainly not conjuring some kind of like fucking world ending, like I'm gonna get you bullshit. I'm just a guy, a Yorkshire guy, yeah, chatting bullshit and getting to know people.
Wild creature always comes through. Animosity.
There you go. Thank you, Wild. Dawn is the best. Dawn has the best words.
Especially, it's especially impressive since you should be working. No, I'm just kidding. I think she's done now. I hope so.
My respect for local has gone up like fucking probably hang on a minute, 6%.
Why? What have I done now?
Because you brought Danny Shine on, so it's gone up by 6%.
Oh yeah.
My respect for you has gone up by 6%. That's a big thing though. 6%. It's bigger than 5. Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I can stop that. I haven't had any change because it was only at 100 with me.
Okay, your panel was the best panel ever on YouTube. That moment we were all on there. Yeah, we were all on there. Yeah, there was a big moment.
Did anyone record it as YouTube have taken it down?
They're not taking it down, have they?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't know that, Harney. They weren't going to allow it to stay up anyway. They take down videos that are longer than 12 hours.
That's bullshit. That.
Yeah, it's really new too. Those
Look, I apologize, right? Because I actually got an email this morning because of the intensive snoring that you have caused on YouTube. This video was taken down. It was my fault. Okay. And I do apologize for that because I snored hard enough that it got banned.
Well, I could have stopped playing so much.
Do you know what I mean? There was so many people that complained about my snoring on your stream that it pulled it down, and I am really sorry for that.
That's okay, Ray. I'm not worried about views or posterity. In fact, my policy is to take the videos down after now. I've been doing that, but
we'll take them down for you. You don't have to worry about it. It's one less job done, isn't it?
Oh, I know.
It's one less job done. It's like I don't have to worry about streaming anymore because I'll take them down anyway. It's like
no, you always have to get you up here to snore at the end whenever I want to close down a show.
Yeah, but you could have muted me at any time. Well, I would imagine and hope that you actually muted me at some point.
Now it's my fault. So now it's my fault.
Yeah, and then there was a point where, oh, hang on, Harney's on here. Where's Harney? Oh, he's snoring. And then you unmuted me. Here he is. He's like, and then it's like, fucking hell, there's Harney. It's like, yeah. So yeah, it's literally it's my fault and your fault. It's both of us' faults. And local had a bit to play in it, to be honest.
But you know what? I have no animosity towards you at all.
Thank you. And I have no animosity to anybody I speak to. I'm just trying to be a guy that talks to people and tries to be honest. That's all you need, isn't it?
Well, I still have a little rum left, so I'll drink to that.
Well, yeah. I'm drinking gin. Yeah.
Well, no kidding.
There you go.
You know, it's easy to spot you now when you're drinking. You're You're very, what's the word? Lugubrious? No.
I'm terrible. Yeah, look. Oh, I like that word. Okay, would say that word again.
Actually, I think that's the wrong word.
No, but I like that word. What word is that?
Lugubrious, I think. Let me
Lugubrious. No,
Google.
wild. Dawn's going to get this word for me. She's going to analyze it, and we're going to work it all out. What was that word?
She's good. Oh, you're not lugubrious. No.
Lugubrious. It sounds like I'm a frog. Lugubrious. What fucking word is that? Oh, here we go. Lugubrious. I've got it. Lugubrious is looking or sounding sad or dismal. Fucking hell, Ken.
Oh, it's like
Really? You really think I've come? Fucking hell. This is me being positive. God
You're-
help us when I'm on a bad side.
Well,
Fucking hell.
look, wild creature comes through again. Loquacious.
Loquacious. Oh, loquacious. Let's look that word up then. So maybe
Yeah.
it's a better word. It's the word I've just researched. You've depressed me. It's
It's
a
local.
depressing word you've given me.
It's got to
Fucking
be.
hell, Ken.
Well, they describe funerals as lugubrious.
Yes, they do. Here we go. So what's this word? Lucrucia. So what is it? Tending to talk a great deal. Oh, what? Talkative. Never loquacious. Sarah was now totally lost for words. What the fuck is this word? I've never heard this word before. Here we go. Talkative, lucracious, garage. Fucking hell, what word is this?
What is
Garrulous, or verbally means given to talk or talking. Talkative may imply a readiness of engaging in a talk or disposition to enjoy conversation, to be eager, to love to talk to somebody, to talkative neighbor. Oh, he's lucrative. He's suggesting the power of expression, out self and out giving. Positive. That's what it means. It's all positive. Fucking brilliant. There you go. Positive.
Loquacious is a good thing.
Thank you, Wild. That is a beautiful word. That I like that. I'm going to save that word. That's actually quite good. That's what I am. Thank you, Ken, for pointing that out. You know what I mean? It's like.
Well, I remember the first night I met you. You were on. I don't know if it was my panel or maybe it might have even been Locals. I can't remember. But you just wouldn't shut up, man. You were yipping and yapping and yipping and yapping.
But I can't help it. But I don't talk bullshit, though, do I?
Oh, but you were also a little bit, what's the word? Too endearing for a first meeting. Like you were telling me you love me.
Oh, well, I do apologize for that, but that's part and parcel of it. Yeah, that's part and parcel of it.
But I'm just saying that when you're drinking, you're relatively loquacious and a little lugubrious.
Yes. Yes. Well, that's the thing, though. But the point is, whether I'm not drinking or not, I'm like that anyway. It's just the drink that brings it more out. Does that make any sense?
Local had a good question. Can the alcohol kill the visual effects of a mushroom trip?
Well, fucking hell, it's a tough question. Yes, it can.
Okay.
And the Locals here right now, so yeah, it can.
Yeah, well, Local's just taking a break. He said,
Dawn, I'm sick of Dawn. I'm sick of Dawn being in chat. She's not come up to a panel.
I know. That's your real treat.
I think Dawn doesn't like to be public. She's all right in the Discord chats. No, I'm not trying to be. Go on.
I want Joe Public to come on so I can question him.
Well, Joe might come. He ended his stream. The chat wasn't looking good for me. I think they were ready to drown me. I think the chat was ready to drown me. They didn't like me. I ended the stream.
I need to question him about his actions.
Yes. All he was on about. All
Not
he was
about,
on about, local, was the shit that happened in the video, and I was telling to him, "You've got to let it go. You've got to let it go."
what video?
The shit that happened to him, the biggest thing, I didn't like his medications being taken off him. Yeah, the video where he met fucking, I don't know, the guy, the tall, lanky guy, I don't know his name. What's his name? Fucking
Tyrant
Na-
Fighter.
no, it
Natural
wasn't Tyrant.
born.
Yeah, natural born killer, a serial killer, and the other guy. Yeah, but that's their problem. That's auditors. Yeah, that's their problem. Why is it interfering with me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to give a bit of good advice, positive advice, and to somebody. And unfortunately, there's people out there that will turn that on you.
I have a theory.
Go on.
Well, do you remember he had a stream with Rich and Steve on it? And,
Yes, yes.
And I came up. Local came. Well, we didn't come up. We were in the chat, right?
Yeah.
And Rich and Steve went AWOL on us, or at least me. I don't remember what kind of treatment you got that night, Local, but so Joe banned me. He banned me from the chat.
Right.
So he probably thinks you're part of the Motley Discord crew that we hang
No,
out.
if I think what I'm gathering so far, they think I'm some kind of like the proper 77th, you know,
Yeah.
professionally, and I'm like a guy that's coming here, yeah, and got to know everybody, and he's very professional, right? And the point is, I'm not, obviously, but then I'm questioning myself, but maybe I am. And it's like, is someone going to knock on my door or come for some information that I've collected over the past like 2 months? Maybe not. I don't know. Who's to know, man? We could all be fucking
Surrender now, honey.
It's a what?
Surrender now, honey.
Surrendered now. Look, local thinks I'm some kind of 77th. Look, he's forever. He's like being given it to me. But I buy Warburton, so that's all you need to know.
Hands in the air.
I've got hands in the air. I'm dancing to disco music while I've got my hands in the air. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Ken,
I know.
I'm telling you, people think I'm sat in a bunker with 22 screens. I've got like fucking a mixer over here. I've got data coming in, and I've got the output of information actually going out, which is daily. So the information that I gather between the streamer, well, it's not about the streamers. I'm not doing that job. I'm not looking at the streamers where they're all, you know, streaming. I'm actually here talking to you all, and that information gets sent out daily. So there you go.
And I think that Steve and Rich believe that you send a lot of that information to me here in Canada.
There you go. That's the problem. People don't know. So the information then gets fed to Okai Ken, yeah, and Ken then goes through it. Right? He actually analyzes to realize what, you know, is this good enough to go to the higher beings?
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah,
You missed
there go.
something out.
Go on.
And then once Okai reviews it, he then comes to me, and
Yeah.
I'll approve it or not, if it's worthy of getting sent to the big boys.
So then it goes to the Turks, yeah. So after you've analysed it, yeah, right. After you've analysed it, Ken, it then, you know, and you think you've got it proper together, then it goes to the Turk, yeah. So, yeah.
We've
Cypriot Turk.
No, Cypriot. I'm sorry, local, but you know what I'm saying. Cypriot Turk. I do apologise.
Turkish Cypriot. Sorry.
Turkish Cypriot. Yeah.
we deal with both sides of the Cypriots here at CSIS. We've got
But the point is here is that he's British.
No, sorry. The BBC, British-born Cypriot. Sorry.
Is that what they say? British, but is that what they say? British-born Cypriot. Where's the fucking
The
Turk?
BBC.
So where's the
The
Turk
BBC.
then? Yeah, but you're a Turk. You're a Cypriot Turk. So where's the Cypriot Turk?
well, we call BBC's British-born Canadians over here.
Ah.
I like
No.
Cypriot Turk. I like the term because that island's fucked. He probably agrees with me here. That island is fucked. It's always been fucked.
It's the middle of everything, all the countries.
It is. It's proper springboard, isn't it? It's a proper springboard.
I had a chance to go to Greek Cyprus one time, but I didn't get there. I got to Greece. That's an
So
amazing.
who are the Macedonians then?
They're a little bit north of Greece, and they're descendants of Alexander the Great or something like that.
That's what I'm about to say. So Alexander the Great. Okay, so the Macedonians are near to the Greeks and the Turks and the.
Well,
Is that right?
I think Macedon. Oh, geez, let me look that up because I
I
think
know I'm terrible with this kind of, but this is where the mythology come from. Is this what we're on about? Where Minotaurs and what else? I don't know. Whatever came from there. The Zeus, and fucking the Trident. Am I right? Am I going down the right track here? Neptune. Am I right here? This is a Greek mythology. Is that right? That's what it is, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't know. They also speak Turkish in Macedonia. I didn't realize.
That's what I'm saying. The Turks and fucking Greeks is very intertwined, isn't it?
Oh, and it's not Macedonia anymore. It's called North Macedonia.
North Macedonia, yeah.
That's something. So it's just
I think Jim's from there, as far as I know. Jim, Jim, the on a spectrum, whatever he's calling himself now. I think Jim's actually from there that we're on about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
and North Macedonia is right in between Albania and Bulgaria, and I happen to know a bus driver from each of those countries. That's amazing.
There you go.
What are the odds? I didn't know they were so close. Yeah, I got to look at the map more often. I used to have geography down pat, but it's all a mystery now. In so many countries.
It's Kenneth, isn't it?
It is. Why? Why do you ask?
No, to local, Kenneth.
Oh, no, you don't know that.
Is it
I
Kenneth?
don't talk about that on YouTube.
I know you don't, but it is. It's not Ken, and it's if. But that's the name that I get. Yeah.
Oh, you mean my name? My name?
No, your
No.
name's Ken, but the other name is a Ken and an if. So it sounds. Then put them two together, and that's. I'm sure that's what I've got. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you-
Well, round them.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
on
That's what I'm saying.
Discord.
I understand because we're on live. So yeah. Okay. I respect that. But what I'm trying to say, please do not take whatever I say the wrong way, because I can sound
No.
like a fucking racist cunt sometimes, and I don't mean to come across wrong.
Well, I know you. I know
Yes.
you, so
Yes, thank you.
yeah. You won't get a punch from me. You probably just get a little.
No, what you'll get, Harney, is the guy in the white hat is not your boss. I'm your boss. Go home.
He's my boss. It's like, well, I'm lost for words. Next time I go down to London and I see well, I shouldn't say it that way, but next time I see local, I'll give him a big fat hug. That's what he needs. That's all
That's
he
it.
needs from me. There you
That's
go.
what you need.
Yeah, big fat
That's
hug.
what you need. Yeah.
We all need it. We all need it, buddy. We all need it.
What
A
a
big fat hug.
what a touching moment for Ken the Ox channel. I'll be at 33 million by the end of the year.
You're progressing. You went from 23 to 75 in like 3 days.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. You're right.
That is amazing. That is good numbers.
Yesterday you got 35 new people.
Mm.
Well, thank you, Indy, my friend. Hopefully I can return that favor from the Hawkeye channel later. Well, actually, I can do it right now. I'm going to put Indy's link in my chat.
I was on Indies earlier. That's where I came from. Then I went to Joe's. I was being a bit of a slag. Yeah.
You know, if I share your stream, you might start getting trolls.
Fuck the trolls. Bring them on. We're all here. We can protect ourselves, can't we?
Trolls,
Yeah.
trolls don't bug me so much anymore. Just a couple of them. But there was some weird trolling going on this morning when I woke
I
up.
feel bad. I feel bad for people that think I'm trolling them on a live panel. You know, and I'm talking to you, Joe. If you're in here in chat, honestly, I was not trolling you at all. I'm just being me. Yeah.
I just want to
So-
question that guy.
So-
I wanna see if what he's saying is actually 100% the truth regards to what happened, as to why he got chucked out of the van. You know, there must have been some sort of altercation.
I asked that.
Right.
And I didn't get to that. Basically, I got to all I said was Grave Leader and Marco, because I was like
Why did
questioning
you say
myself.
that? Why did you say that?
Because we got to the conversation about the whole kind of the march and everything, and I says, "Oh, hang on a minute, I nearly said Grave Leader as a kind of like, oh, I nearly said that, but it's actually Marco," and then
Right.
the stream stopped. It's literally that's what happened.
Yeah, he doesn't like that John Overkill. He doesn't like him because he's done a couple of stories on Joe Public.
Ah, right. So okay, so I did cause that problem. Look, listen, if you're listening now, that was not my intention at all. Just me being a cunt. That's just the way I am, unfortunately. And I apologize for myself, but let things move on.
Harney reminds me of somebody on YouTube. If I say it, it's gonna totally wreck Harney's reputation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who is it?
You know, your mate Bright.
Oh, Bright. I love Bright.
You remind me of him.
Do I? Well, that's just a northern thing, though, isn't it? Local. It's a northern thing. Hey, yeah, hey, 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 hey. I love him.
What you doing wrong?
Hey.
Hey, where is he? Where is Bright tonight?
Where is Bright? Get him up. I love him to bits.
Right.
Hey, don't stop.
I wonder what my neighbors were thinking last night.
They were thinking everything, man. They were thinking like, oh, Ken's lost it. He's a fucking cunt, this guy.
I bet somebody thought about calling that number you can call to get people sectioned. You know, the police come and give you a visit and ask you if you're okay.
Well, they analyze you. Yeah, they analyze you first, right? They have like a series of questions that will sit down with you, and it's like then it goes to the next level. Then you'll get like a psychiatrist come to you asking questions, and then you'll be sectioned. If the psychiatrist is like, this guy's fucking lost it. Yeah.
I don't even know if they need a psychiatrist, though. Like, I think that
you don't need one. No one needs anything, to be honest. You know what I mean? Why do we need anything?
Like, I think you might be able to do that with like a nurse practitioner or something here.
Well, fucking hell, yeah. It's all about questioning. When somebody, look, when the time comes, right, when I've got police knocking on my door going, you've typed something in chat that wasn't like the narrative or something, you need to come with us, then that'll be the end of me. Or something like you was watching a live stream of a protest that was like this, and it's like, what? Then we are in big fucking problem.
We catch on a channel that gets taken down for medical misinformation all the time.
Medical misinformation, copyright infringement, fucking I shagged you up the arse infringement, or fucking you didn't click on the like button infringement, then you're banned, or fucking you got up on the wrong side of the bed infringement. Get out of here, you're not part of society. Just go jump off a cliff and kill yourself. You know what I mean? These are the things that people need to understand, yeah. The amount of self-infliction or how can you put it? Like, how can you put it? It's like people that sacrifice themselves because they just can't handle the fucking society that they're in anymore is fucking so wrong and so fucking horrible. We have lost a lot of people due to that, and this is a very important topic that I'm on about. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that the people that have had to come to the point that I cannot live anymore, and it's not to do with them, really. It's because society has put them to that fucking predicament, that fucking point, that fucking time and place that they have to fucking self-sacrifice. It's disgusting. I fucking hate it. And you can fuck off. The system can just fuck my hairy ass if it wants to, but fuck off. There you go.
Sorry, guys. I have to go now. I'll catch you all later.
Local, have a lovely evening.
Good night, local. Take care, buddy. Yeah, you're a bad little slave. Come with us.
Yeah, exactly. You're a bad little slave. I say it with passion. I don't mean that. I like they're fuckers, man. They don't give a shit. They really don't give a shit. You just become a statistic, a number, a fucking whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. We are nothing. I'll put us down here. We are nothing to them. And the point is, you need to make yourself be that better person for yourself and be everything that you are, because you are special. Fucking, do you know what I'm saying? We are special.
You probably never got this commercial over there, but it was for the American Armed Forces, and it was on for decades, and you saw it like all the time on TV. It was be all that you can be in the army.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but they showed you really like neat shots of aircraft carriers and jets and things like that.
Yeah, you be the better person that you are because you're not a better person already, so you're a cunt already. So join the army so we can program you to be a better person than what you wasn't or what you was gonna be. Thank you very much. And kill somebody. So we will train you to kill somebody. How fucking mad is that? I can't even work this out, right? So it's like, okay, I've gone through my education, yeah, I've gone through school, and unfortunately it's like, oh, okay, I ain't got the grades I've got, so you don't become a scientist or a fucking whatever you become. So sorry, lads, you'll have to become a soldier or a fucking pilot or whatever it is you will become. And you know what? What's going to happen? You're going to kill somebody. Hang on a minute. Did I sign up for this? You what? I'm going to actually bomb somebody or shoot somebody? Who's the fucking terrorist here? Yeah, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
You know, you're starting to talk like somebody who's big risk to this channel.
I do apologize. I'll shut it down.
I might have to end this stream. Oh, did you see the video of Tyrant Finder on Local's channel? Oh no, it was on. Oh geez, I think it was on Media's channel, or maybe it was on Tyrant Finder's channel. But I think Media was filming Tyrant Finder saying hi to you while you were snoring.
No, I actually went out of my way, yeah, because I thought the channel would get deleted. So I opened up OBS. I spent my time recording that clip in OBS, yeah, and then I saved it to my fucking files or whatever, and then I posted it up on Discord. So if that's the same thing you're on about that I actually created, then yeah, I have seen it.
I thought that was on. I know I saw it on Discord, but I wasn't thinking that you created that. Okay.
I had to create it because I thought it'd be gone, and it's a beautiful thing. Because if you listen to him at the end, Tyrant Finder says, "You've made my fucking morning." You have, and that makes it. And I thought, wow. So my subconscious has made your morning. I didn't even, it was not even, it was proper. It was like undeliberate is the word. Is it deliberate? Is that the word? Undeliberate, or the subconscious mind has no control over me. Well, it has every control over me, but I have no control of my subconscious. Does that make any sense?
Unintentional, I think.
Yeah, so I unintentionally made Tyrant Finder's day, which I did because he had a fucking beautiful laugh off it. And I don't care because I'm asleep and fuck it, don't matter.
Well, tell me honestly, you were a little ginned up last night. Do you remember everything that happened last night?
I remember most of it, yeah, because I was trying to keep control of stuff. I remember quieting down Dafter so we could let Danny Shine talk.
Oh yeah, Dafter was on. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
everybody was on. Everyone.
Yeah. No, you had a fucking fantastic panel. I've not seen a good best panel for ages. There, Ken. Yeah.
Everybody except Dawn. Dawn should have really.
Dawn never comes up. She only comes up in Discord. She dare come up in public. We shouldn't put this pressure on her, to be honest.
Oh no, we should.
She hates it because I was pressuring her all last night. I was fucking stabbing her. I was stabbing. I was going, Dawn, come on, Dawn, and she won't because she don't like the public, and you know what I mean. Some people don't. It's fair play. We've got to respect that.
Well, just change your accent. Come on up, hide your camera, and talk to us. What's the worst thing that could happen, Wild?
It's just, I don't know. It's just fuckers, isn't it? There's fuckers out there that, you know, well, yeah, Dawn, just come on up, please, if you can. There's no pressure. You don't have to. We won't talk about it again. Life will carry on if you don't come up. But yeah,
we can talk.
If you can, please come up.
We can talk about anything you want to. We're quite adroit at conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. I drank 50 ounces of rum last night, Harney. That's not...
Is that a lot? Is that like a liter or something?
Well, when I'm on controlled drinking, it's about 20 ounces a day, and I sip it really slowly from...
I don't understand ounces and shit. So is that like what? So what's the bottle? Is it like, how big is the bottle? What is the total thing of that bottle?
Well, in Canada, because there's two types of people who grew up with the metric system,
yeah,
and others who grew up with the imperial system and had to convert when we went all metric. I'm one of the older people.
Yeah. So
I think of my bottle of rum as a 60 ouncer, or in Canada we call it a 60 pounder, eh?
60 pound. It don't make any sense to me, this, but carry on.
Well, no, because pound is your currency, so that wouldn't make sense. But
in weight. No, forget about pound currency. I'm talking about weight. It doesn't make any sense to me. Go on, carry on.
Oh, okay, so 60 ounces in an ounce has about it's 28, but you usually just use 30 mils in an ounce. So it's 60 times 30, so 1,800 mils, or almost 2 liters in the bottle.
2 liters of rum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big one, and it's fairly expensive.
Wow. Well, I will take that. You drunk that pretty fast, didn't you?
Wait, I wasn't paying attention, but the thing is, it wasn't having that much of an effect on me. I think the shrooms
won't do. No, the shrooms will have countered that.
Yeah, I think the shrooms were
for sure.
I was I didn't feel drunk, and I felt I had this overwhelming sense of well-being. It was just good to be having fun.
But no, it doesn't matter. You took your, how can I put it? How much would you say that's left of the shrooms? Would you say there's half or more than half?
Well, there's two products. There's dry. I was explaining this to local. There's the dried shrooms, and they're almost gone. So I probably did about 5 grams last night, which they say will give you an intense experience. But I also took, I think, 2 capsules of, I think they're 500 milligrams or 1,000 milligrams. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
So 1,000 milligrams is a gram, so I probably did like 7 grams last night, and I didn't get the hallucinations. Felt great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was a bad trip. It wasn't a bad trip, and it was a good experience, but I was looking for hallucinations.
Well, if you want hallucinations, you're not going to get it sat where you are. You need to go picking for mushrooms, yeah, and be out in nature.
Or take a higher dose of this stuff. But yeah, I gotta give me a.
I don't think you could take an higher dose of that bullshit, because I think that's the bullshit that it is. You need to like get out in the wilderness and just become one with nature and just take a shitload of mushrooms and just like, wow, where the fuck am I? I'm not, because it's what it is we look at these screens and we look at these things. It's almost like it is the matrix that we're in. Even though we get to talk to one another and we're talking here, we are in this kind of like falsehood, this false fucking flag. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's not good for us. Not good for us.
I think some people are calling it. It is. It's a war.
Yeah, it's a war. It's not good for us, but it brings us together, which is kind of a positive thing.
Yes.
So we're all here now, you know, like soldiers, like pretty little soldiers that we are. We're here. But yeah, it as much as it is bad, as much as it is good, and it's just me on the panel now. So I've got to entertain chat.
No, it's not that I hit the wrong button. I found that if I swipe my mouse, like just as my hands are playing around with it, if I swipe it in a certain direction, I drop out of the stream. It's really weird.
You and your technical difficulties. It ceases to what is it? What's the word? It ceases to amaze me.
Well, yeah, and I imagine, like, I felt the pain in Mad Jim's voice when he was trying to recount that incident we had the other night.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Jim, he can bring anything down, to be honest. No disrespect to him, but fucking hell, he can bring it down.
I get accused of that too all the time.
Well, I've not got that from you, to be honest. I don't think you bring it down.
It's probably because I changed my behavior up a bit. I don't dwell so much on the misery that I see in COVID-19. And so I try to lighten it up a bit. But I remember Dan screaming at me on panel or on Discord, you know, you're so goddamn depressing.
Well, you're not depressing. You're just like a guy that's just being normal.
As long as I'm on mushrooms, I'll be fine. So I took 2 capsules. I took 2 capsules and ate some shrooms tonight. And I've got some cannabis if I need it for pain, and I've got alcohol here. Not enough to make a damage, but I'm doing fine tonight. How are you, man?
Good. Did you message Bright?
No, was I supposed to?
Yes, I think that would be very good. Bright and everybody else.
Well, how do I do that? Because
you do it in Discord.
He's not in Discord. We invited him, or somebody was talking about that. But yeah, we were talking to him to tell him to come on Discord. And he said I can't remember now the details, but he didn't want to. Or did you see that weird creature got some free vodka in her shopping?
Who got some weird vodka?
Wild creature. Sorry, Dawn. She ordered a small bottle of vodka in her shopping, and because they didn't have the small size, they gave her a larger bottle for no extra.
That happens, yeah. Well, that's like it's like substitutions is the term. They do that all the time. Normally, it's like the reverse, but fucking hell, you got a deal. I ordered small bottle vodka in my shopping online. Blah blah. I need to yawn. Then they subbed it for a large bottle because they didn't have any yet.
I think she should drink the small bottle and come up on panel.
Yeah, I think, yeah, there's no excuse. I don't give a shit what bottle or whatever you've got. Yeah, the point is you can beat around the bush. Just get yourself up onto panel.
Yeah, no pressure though.
Yeah, but no pressure. Yeah, exactly what Ken says. No pressure though. Just get yourself up. It's like disco, but not.
Be a good little YouTube subscriber. There are 8 people watching right now. Can you believe that?
Well, the people that are watching are kind of like, they're amazing. Yeah, you can't believe how amazing these people are because they're watching something that I'm actually sat in.
They really are.
Yeah. But the other end of the spectrum is like, I don't give a shit. I haven't got the small bottle, the S, but all the bottle.
I haven't got
It doesn't matter. I think you should get up here, Don. I've been banging on about this for hours. I have actually banged on about this for hours that you should get up into chat, and you've been avoiding my question. She avoids the question. She doesn't answer it, to be honest, because she thinks if I don't answer it, he'll probably forget it and get into another conversation about something else.
No, this is Dawn. No. I think this is Dawn being mean. I think what she's doing with that emoji there, the crying face emoji.
Yeah.
She says, I haven't got the small bottle, Ken. They substituted it for a big bottle, you retard. That's what I think she's saying.
Well, there you go. That'll do.
I think she should come up and explain the attitude there. No pressure, of course.
There's never any pressure.
And it's never too late to start drinking. I was drinking right through till, what time did I go to bed today? Bloody hell, mate. What was it, like 1 o'clock my time or something?
It was something like 1, 2 o'clock.
I can't stay up all night anymore, Harney. I'm too old for that.
Well, I'm struggling because I know I ain't have a good sleep and I'm dying for my bed, but I've had loads of gin. I'm at this point where like I'm kind of annoyed, but I'm not.
I can safely say that I'll be going to bed in probably like an hour.
There you go.
Dawn had a chocolate stout earlier and fell asleep. Oh, okay. Well, that's another good alcohol experience. Huh?
It's like have you ever had a walnut whip?
No, like I was going to ask you what a chocolate stout is. Is that like
stout is something else? But have you ever had a walnut whip?
Never heard of it.
Oh, Dr. Butterfingers. Is that Harney actually not snoring? Lol. Look, I cannot help my snoring. I really can't. But if you want to have a laugh about it and you want to make enjoyment out of my fucking disability, because that's what it is. I have a disability of snoring, right? By all means. Yeah, by all means, enjoy it.
He suffers from apnea.
Yeah, I suffer from that what he said, because I can't even pronounce it because I'm dyslexic.
If I could give that person a spanner, I'd do it. But I can't give spanners on this channel now.
I know, Butterfingers. It's all good. I'm just. It's nice to have a bit of interaction, to be honest, because we've been sat here like idiots, just talking to one another.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We're just filling time, keeping people's hopes and dreams alive.
Have you checked backstage? Because I reckon you've got no people backstage.
No, I'm backstage right now. I'm going to stay on StreamYard because I can't really do much on YouTube. So I'm just going to stay here and I've got a comment highlighted. Oh, how did I do that?
What did you do?
Here, I just highlighted a comment. I forgot all about this kind of stuff. Adding value to the entertainment package.
There you go. Love you, Arnie. That's fantastic. I don't know. I don't even know what image is that. This is what we need to work out. It's like a quiz. It's like I'm trying to work out the video game. It's not even a video game. Is it a film? Is it like what the fuck is that? So It must be. It's not even a zombie. That's not even a zombie. That face. It's like something else.
It
It's like,
reminds me.
go on.
Hey. Hey, right?
Yeah.
Reminds me of.
Go on.
It reminds me of Mad Jim's avatar, the crazy man,
Yes.
the madman, the Mad X man.
But Dr. Butterfingers is actually going to explain to us where that avatar came from, or
Because
what it is.
he's going to have a wee drink and come up and talk to us.
Well, yeah, he's going to come up on panel and be all, how can you put it, like intellectual and know everything about that picture that's there on the screen. How good is that?
Give us a proper explanation.
So
You know,
click on the link. So click on the link, Dr. Butterfingers, if you want to come in and chat.
you know what? The last time somebody put up a link, it was local. Hang on a second. Man.
It's somewhere up there. I've got it.
No, I've got it. And I'm going to see if I can put it on YouTube. Okay, I'll show you right now that I don't think I can, but I can paste it in StreamYard. Oh bloody hell! It came up on YouTube, and here I'll just put it in StreamYard just for that.
Yeah, but the problem is when you post it in chat, it don't come up. It really don't come up for you. You can post whatever you want. That you can post that fucking StreamYard's link. It will not come up in chat, even though it looks like it's come up in chat.
What about this one? It came from StreamYard, and my name is highlighted in yellow on YouTube.
I'll see that. It's working.
That's funny. I just can't maneuver in YouTube on this channel for some reason. It drives me nuts. It's like I've been shadow banned, Hardy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shadow ban, but it's like the ultimate like stealth. It's like shadow stealth, fucking hiding in the shadows. I'm being a cunt because I'm over here and I'm hiding. And hang on a minute, it's like I'm stood over here because it's the best place to be stood while machinery happens. Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's like people stand away from a lot of things, but it is a stealthy kind of instrument.
Don wants to know who the person is on the Jim avatar. Well, we need Jim really to come up, maybe have a drink and come on up and tell us about that.
Yeah. Who is that person, Jim? Hang on, no, I can't even read. Who is that Jim on Jim? What the fuck? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that person? Who is that person on Jim's avatar? I don't know about that. Fuck, I struggled with that.
So Dr. Butterfingers is back, and he says he's sorry. He can't help, and he can't help out. He can't come up. I guess he's saying. Normally his avatar is Ninknacks in the chat, but he's on a passed out friend's account.
Well, I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, it's pretty devious using a friend's account to cruise the internet, but that's okay with me. Wake your friend up and get him to come up and talk.
Which friend?
Ninknacks.
Where's Nicknacks? Where's Nicknacks? Who's Nicknacks?
Yeah, that's true. Why couldn't you use Nicknacks to come up?
Who's Nicknacks? Who's in chat? Get up here, you fuckers. Come on, stop fucking about. There, yeah, get in chat.
You people in chat are making my guest annoyed. Oh. Bloody hell. So I was telling Local that when I was sleeping, my best and oldest friend from Peterborough, Ontario called me. He didn't leave a message, and I told Local we didn't talk for 5 years. We haven't talked for 5 years. We had a fight because I was waking up and telling him all about the world and how it really works. And we talked for a good few months, like, pretty much two or three times a week.
Mm.
And he would send me pictures of chemtrails, and he was kind of waking up. But man, no, he at some point he got really angry with me, and we fought. We fought like for weeks, and then we had to call it quits for a bit. So looking forward to getting in touch with him. I just don't think tonight's a good night for it. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he's one of the lurkers. Are you with me, Harney, or do I have to turn on the snoring machine? You don't play chess, or do you? Yeah, no, you don't. Damn. Harney, I can't hear you loud. Maybe Local might want to come back. Or what I could do is sign off and watch. Harney, Daft is here.
Well,
Hello.
Daft is always here.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
No,
Well,
but just well, no, he was here, was he?
Oh, he's here right now. He just popped up.
No, but you said he was here.
I said that?
Yeah, you said Daft is here. That's why I woke up.
Oh yeah, no, I just said that right now.
Okay, so I'm fucking hell, I don't even know what we're Dafter, get up on here. We need more people up here. I'm
Yeah.
falling asleep.
Fair enough.
In
Come on.
fact, I actually fell asleep just then.
Who's Mad Brody?
Mad Brody, I don't know, but welcome, Mad Brody.
Yeah.
Have a good evening or morning.
Yeah, who are you? No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
it's not. Yeah, don't. Let's not fucking fire questions.
No, but here's the thing. He comes in at 9:11 p.m. my time, right? 9:11.
It comes in at fucking 2:11 for me or 9:11 for you. Who cares?
Isn't 211 one of your emergency dialing codes or something?
Not 2:11, no. 9:11 and 999 are probably the most used.
Disagree, Harney. I think 33 is. I really do.
No,
I believe in the
not
power.
many people use it. Most of the people with keyboards, half of the people are like, well, where's shift lock?
Well, here's
Shift.
one. Here's one for you. I was my friend was reading to me from the news that there's a new variant out of South Africa called the C.12 variant. And if you look at that, you'll see C is the third letter of the alphabet, and then the 1, 2 adds up to 3. So there's your 33 right in the name of the variant. They stamp these things all the time, man. Are you back asleep? Oh, Mad Brody is the Yorkshire man that you were talking in Daft to server on Discord, Arnie. Yorkshire, Arnie. Arnie,
Yes.
Mad Brody is from Yorkshire. He was talking to you in Daft to server. Well, Dafta, what do you think? Do you prefer when he's snoring? Or just quiet like this? This is quite a different show than yesterday's, I have to admit. Well, the good thing is Joni Rotten is probably going to go live tonight, it looks like. I'm still a fan of Joni's. Even though... Oh, Retro Game Night, the original 1981 Trivial Pursuit questions. She's live right now. Wow, Trivial Pursuit, boy. quite a lot of that. Hello, Matt Brody. How are you doing, my friend?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I'm just looking to bring Dafta onto the stream as well. Hang on a sec.
Right.
Hello, Dafter.
Good evening.
Feedback.
Good evening. How are you today? And it's good to have you up here, Matt Brody.
Or rather, good morning.
Yeah, that's good evening. How are you today? And it's good to have you up here, Matt Brody.
Or rather, good morning. Right. Hi, who's made it? Who's feedback? Who's got the YouTube turned up?
Bear with me 1 second.
Ah, that'll be it,
Let
buddy.
me mute.
Right, mute your YouTube and listen to us through. Right, StreamYard.
Bear with me 1 second.
There you go, sir. Just mute your YouTube and listen to StreamYard. Then it's in real time.
Yeah, if you've got YouTube open, if you're watching the Ken the Og channel, just hit the mute button on that one, and all the voices will come through StreamYard where you are right now.
And Harney, wake your bloody self up, man. You've only been drinking gin for 12 hours. What's up with you, lightweight?
Arnie, get your shit together, buddy.
Oh, Harney.
Right, is that any better?
Perfect.
Yep. Thank you very much, Matt. So you were talking to this this somnolescent party pooper here. Her name Honey.
Oh, honey, he's falling asleep. Fucking hell, I thought you were from I thought you were from fucking Yorkshire, mate. What you want about falling asleep? It's only what?
Right.
Morning.
Right. Harney. Wow. So it's like he's just looking for public shame. Like he's looking for somebody to make a video about him. That's what I think.
He's all right, actually. It's the first time I've met him tonight, and to be honest with you, yeah, I like the guy.
Yeah, we had a really good chatting earlier.
Oh, on your server. Yeah. You know, I've gone to your server quite a few times, and I don't know.
Okay, I don't actually know if you're in the right one. I might actually make sure that, because I have one called Dafter and one called Drifter. And
I'm in Drifter.
Right, I need to make sure that you're in the Dafter one, because the Drifter one was supposed to be a family one, and I did it by accident, and ended up making a proper public one called Dafter, because more people know me as Dafter than Drifter.
Well, hang on a second. I don't know if I have Discord open right now. Are we, like, can you send me a message? You can send me a message on Discord.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, don't worry, I can sort that out in a bit.
Great. No worries.
So,
Okay.
what happened? What have you done to Harney today? Or it's just been wrecked.
Has he gone to sleep? Yeah, he's been at gin, hasn't he? That expensive. Well, actually, is it expensive? But it's like 40% gin, not the
40% gin.
45%. Sorry.
What is it? Gin's
45%. I thought gin were like 36 or something.
Oh, I don't know. I know the rum is.
Oh, he's not on. I don't know what gin it is. He's not talking. I think it knocked him out.
I think he's gone unconscious, mate.
I actually do prefer it when he's snoring because then I know he's alive.
It's hard to feel his pulse from Canada, isn't it?
It's hard to feel much on the internet here.
So, before we crashed you and interrupted everything, what was the topic of conversation? Was it?
Yeah.
It was all over the place. There was no theme. We were mostly trying to shame people into coming up on panel.
Oh, good. Oh, me and Brody fell for it. We got shamed. Fair play, man. You got us.
We thought we'd bomb you, and there we are.
Fair play, you got us.
Another Yorkshireman with another Yorkshire. Well, actually, yeah.
I'll tell you what, okay. No, okay. Much respect to you, because you were on Independent Free Press's panel the other night, and you got so much fucking positive feedback there.
That was a hoot. I was I was getting warmed up for my show, and I was well into the shrooms and alcohol.
But that's what I mean. I don't know if it's because you were on the up. Everything just seemed to be automatically positive, straight to the point.
I know.
Do you wish we could just sort of live life in that mode all the time?
Yeah. Well, I hate myself when I'm not drinking, when I'm not drinking and not stoned and not high on shrooms. No, I'm just kidding. Where did that come from? No, it was a good day, and I was in my home, I guess.
I've got into this little lifestyle now where I know Indy's going to come on around about 7:30 on an evening, around about that time. And I know it sounds weird, but I'll be at work or whatever. I'll be out doing whatever, and I'll be thinking, I need to get home now because I just want to sit back, chill out with a few beers, and just listen to all them chatting along or whatever subject. Because there's never an agenda to a subject. It just kicks off. The subjects just sort of grow out of whoever joins, whatever's on people's minds that time, and I love that.
I think India's kind of replaced Vegan Realist or Jamie's channel for me, and and like I used to, Jamie's was the same way. He'd always have a topic in the chat, but it never lasted more than a minute.
Dr. Butterfingers in chat. You are true. I mean, you are true. That Hannah has got one of the biggest hearts you could ever have, man.
Yeah,
he really does.
You can hear it in his voice, his commitment.
Yeah, everything is trying to look for the positive. He tries to look for the positive in everything.
Yeah. Like I say, I've just met him tonight, and through his temperament and the way he puts himself forward, I like the guy.
I swear, brother, the more you get to know him, you'll find, I take the piss out of him sometimes when I'm doing what I call my trolling online, saying, come on, let's get a room or whatever. But, he knows it's all in love rather than, because trolling's become, I don't know, it's almost like when you mention troll, it's got a negative connotation when I don't think it's negative. It's just the abusive trolls that are negative. Sometimes you can get nice trolls.
Oh, I mean, sometimes you get like some of the funniest people come.
Well, I suppose moderators don't know that shit. I mean, like I said to you earlier, after that, I've not moderated for a long, long time. So, modern day trolls are a different breed from when I moderated.
Sorry, I think it's safe to say they're mostly kind of nasty these days. That's what I've found.
Yeah.
Some of them are just too funny.
So if anyone is listening, right, and I happen to go onto your channel, do us a favour and stop making everybody a moderator, because the moment you do that, right, it stops you having fun in chat. You feel you've got some sort of responsibility where you can't just let loose then. You sort of got to reading everybody else rather than just having a laugh.
Well, what's the downside? The downside of that is that the person that has the channel has to read the chat pretty thoroughly, pretty much all the time.
Listen, I don't mind doing it every so often for people when I'm in the mood, but sometimes I just feel like I want to just chill out.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking right. You just need like 3 or 4 moderators. Is that what you're saying? Instead of everybody getting a wrench?
Well, to be fair, I think then that personally that are going to look out for your best interests are probably fair to say they're going to be there. But sometimes you might just want to chill out. I don't mind doing it for you because on your channels, only on the basis that I only ever get rid of spam and hateful content. Nothing else. You know what I mean? It's just that's all it needs. And if anybody starts, I'm one of these because I'm doing it on a few different channels. I'll just I won't allow people to slag each other off on the different channels when they're fellow streamers.
Yes.
It creates infighting and it's not needed. You know, you're supposed to respect the host and not bring troubles from one stream to this stream, for instance.
So you're actually not a moderator on this channel, and I can't make you a moderator now, Mike. Don't get all screwed up.
Oh no, don't worry about that, sir. I am on your main channel.
Yeah, and I think that should be back next week.
No, don't worry about that. I don't need that. Otherwise, you'll stop me messing about when people are having fun.
My wife just told me there's a new strain of the coronavirus called Mu, M-U.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, no, that'll be the flu because it's been on the back burner for quite a while, so it's making it come back this year. So,
Does she know? Yeah, it's supposed to be a new strain.
So we've got the Delta strain that's not so. So basically, the vaccine don't fucking the Delta strain. Well, the vaccine don't do fuck all against the Delta strain, and now there's a new one called Mu.
Well, the Mu one is supposed to be actually itself immune to all the vaccinations and everything that's been taking place. So that's going to be a problem.
This is the first time I've heard of this.
Right. So, well, just Google Mu variant, and you'll get that. But do you know what Mu stands for? Yeah, made up. Hannah, you're snoring, mate.
Actually, you know what they're doing? Yeah, he is. What they're doing, they're naming these variants after Greek letters. You've heard.
Hold on, because I'm loving this snoring. Okay. Is there any way you can?
It sounds like.
Okay. Is there any way you can record this for tomorrow?
I'm going to leave this one up. I'm going to be shutting this down in about a half an hour.
No worries, man. But can you record that snoring for tomorrow? I need that soundbite.
Yeah. No, I'll leave it up just for a few more minutes, and then I'll have to mute him because people were complaining that I was even snoring last night. Sorry. He was complaining.
You got complaints because you muted him from snoring.
No, because I let him snore so much. Well,
I was going to say, people find that therapeutic.
yeah,
It's ASMR in some fucking circles.
I just found out what ASMR was the other day. No, he was a little pissed off at me for leaving.
Oh, bless him.
At least we know he's alive. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. Bloody hell.
Well, he's been on air a dog all day, fucking 45% gin.
Yeah, he deserves a sleep.
45% now. I wonder if he drinks it with tonic or just straight from the bottle like I do.
No, it's straight out of bottle.
So you play guitar, Mad Brody?
Yeah, I can't play anything that anybody knows. I play on myself. I play whatever I feel like playing. I know certain pentatonic scales, number chords. I just play what I feel like, basically. I'm not one of these that knows how to play. I can play little bits of certain tunes, but I always forget them. So when I do pick it up and play, I just play what I feel like.
I'm terrible. I used to play bass guitar pretty well, and I have 5-string and 4-string. I haven't touched them over a decade now.
I miss that Jam for Freedom.
I have played them for a while, actually. That one that you can see in background, that's I snapped the E string on that, the high E string. Oh, yeah, the high E string.
I've done that with mine.
Let's. This camera's weird. Back to front. I've got one in background here. Oh no, that's a classic one. Oh no, other one's here behind door. That's the actual acoustic guitar. That's my favourite. It's a cheap acoustic guitar. and I
They're
love
always
that.
the best.
That one's about 200-300 quid. That one I don't know. I haven't researched that one yet. I got that off my uncle that passed away. God rest his soul. And that one actually. Try playing that because it hasn't been played for so long. The string snaps because it rusts, whatnot. But yeah, I've got an acoustic behind door that Jeepers Chips, and I fucking love playing that. That's my favourite guitar. It's strumming on that, boom, tap on bass. when you get in the rhythm, you know what I mean. You know,
You should see this.
get in your moment, you know what I mean. You just get in your moment and you're just making out up.
You should see Brody. You should see this guy called Siraj play. He's not in the band Jam for Freedom, but he plays for Jam for Freedom when he's available for them. Oh man, he really does know. He's like the Indian version of Jimi Hendrix. He really does throw that guitar around like he knows it like the back of his hand.
Yeah, that's how I'd like to play, but I can't, so I just play on chords basically.
He's brilliant, is Siraj. He goes.
I just beat the fucker up basically.
He goes by on YouTube. If anyone wants to follow him, it's called Actual Interview.
Actually,
I've actually got a tune. Me and my friends, one of my friends, God rest his soul as well. Bless his soul. Fantastic, phenomenal singer. He were. He took his life, but before he did that, we made a song together, and it was called "Life's What You Make It."
And then he killed himself. That's a bit ironic, isn't it?
Well, it's
Can you
ironic.
imagine that? Okay.
It's ironic, but what happened is
Okay, can you imagine that?
what-
Making a
what
song
happened
called Life's What You
yeah,
Make It and then
no,
committing suicide.
he got in a fight. He got a head injury, and he started. Shit started turning, going downhill for him.
Is this good for YouTube?
It were going downhill, and no, it probably will be good for awareness. Is that the fact that what happened to him is that the doctors that he were under the care of had completely taken him off the drugs that he needed, and he just went haywire again, and he had no support. He had no
Dr.
support.
Butterfingers, you don't know how harsh I can get.
He just went completely off the rails. They completely abandoned him, took him off the medication, stopped him on the medication. They didn't wean him off of it. They just completely blanked him off of it, and they have taken full responsibility of his death as well. It wasn't actually me personally. I say that he didn't kill himself. It was the illness that killed him and the neglect of the.
Do you have a copy of the song, though? Did you manage to get it?
Yeah, I own the song.
Nice one. At least that's what I mean. At least you managed to get it actually done rather than.
Oh no, it's just me and him. We just made a little production together. That's it.
Because it'd be a twat if it was something.
I put it on SoundCloud, obviously, because it was me and him that wrote it and made it, and I'm the guitarist.
Can you imagine if it was just something that you wanted to do? You got to a point where you were just about to make it, and then it happened. That'd be fucking sick, wouldn't it? Because you wouldn't have that voice that you wanted, or that play that you wanted.
We've got it. It's beautiful. I'll send you a link one day after.
You know, I'll end up playing it. It'll end up on my playlist because I do that shit all the time, and it'll end up on radio when I do them shows.
Actually, that.
Because it's unsigned, I'm allowed to play it.
I like to speak to the people, because a lot of people don't want it released.
Well, that's what I mean, because it's unsigned.
Some people in the families that did not agree with, which were also musicians, wanted to copy it, and they were saying, "Don't release it." You know what I mean? They want to keep it.
Yeah, just our radio station likes to play unsigned music, basically. So if it's kind of known for getting music out there to be listened to by unsigned bands.
Yeah, man.
That's what we do every Friday night from 9 o'clock.
Yeah, man. Let's. I'll put it forward, man. I'll put it forward. I'll send you a link on my SoundCloud.
The little radio station is called Vixen 101.
Is that going live over West Yorkshire?
Vixen 101? No. we don't have enough satellite. Basically, it's microwave technology to get the power out. So we cover basic areas around where we live, around about 35,000 listeners, because it's a local community radio station.
Okay.
But we are on online digital.
I'd like some feedback on it, actually. I mean, it's rustic. It's one of the old rustic ones. It's not
That's what I
mastered.
mean. That's only the radio station. They do it live. It does go live as well. So
yeah, it's proper. It's proper rustic. You know what I mean? It does need tuning and that. Obviously, the voice of the deceased is there.
Brody, I actually work for the station. It is a radio station, which means you can actually record music. If you need it re-recording and reprogramming, that's not a problem.
Yeah. It's just
Everything can be edited. Music engineering isn't difficult. It just needs a fine ear.
I want to welcome Master Ron up on panel.
Good evening, Master Ron.
Hello there, all. Okay, how did you sleep well?
I slept like a baby, man.
Did you enjoy your trip?
I slept like a baby. I didn't snore. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Did you enjoy the trip?
Yeah, I did. Like, I think I was talking to Harney before he checked out on us there. I didn't get the hallucinations, but I got a really nice feeling. And I drank 50 ounces of rum and smoked a couple of joints, and I was feeling really, really good. I knew something different was on board, and it was a good experience, but I didn't get what I was looking for. I'm gonna have to higher dose.
Have you done them before? Okay.
Over 30 years ago, yeah.
That's a hell of a distance.
It was, yeah. But you know, I was reading. I've been reading, and people have been talking to me, and they say things like, you know, you're a relapsing alcoholic and you're depressed. Why don't you try some shrooms or LSD or DMT or something? And I kind of got some feedback on that. My guy said, yeah, why not? So, but I don't.
As long as you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that's something. I mean, I think a lot.
I'll tell you what, he made a brilliant impression upon himself last night. When when he was starting to come up, we already know that he'd done it, and then he actually turned up on Indy's live stream. Absolutely, the feedback was brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, the chat room loved it. The panel loved it. The information he was putting out there was pure and raw. And I bet he couldn't even repeat it. It was just straight from the heart.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember certain things from last night. That start of it. Sometimes you forget the first things first. I don't remember much about it, except it's just fun to be on his show.
Well, something triggered you into getting onto a roll, and you seem to get onto a roll.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Like I said,
hopefully I sent some subscribers your way, okay, because I've been on a couple of live streams tonight, and I've said to them to come and check out you, and a few of them come back and said, yep, they've subscribed. So,
right. Yeah,
so
no,
hopefully your numbers have gone up a bit.
Well, they were telling me I went from 30 subscribers to 75 last night, or 25 to 75 last night, something like that.
Ah, you got an extra one there, that's me.
Yeah. No, I'm not really. It's not like I think I'm going to get 30 million subs by the end of the year, but I don't mind if people know about it, because we do have a lot of fun here sometimes.
I think that's what it is. It's just for us insomniacs to chill out somewhere, because you happen to be up at your time of the day in this world.
Insomniacs, we can still say, Anne is fucking.
Yeah, some of us are insomniacs.
Oh, yeah, like swear on it, I don't know.
With respect.
That's how it turned out. That my target audience now is insomniacs in the UK. And, it's good for me because it helps me to kill from, say, like 5 o'clock in the evening to 10 o'clock at night, or around that time.
That'll have to be the name of your next stream then, won't it? Insomniac UK's welcome.
Hello, Harney. Hello, Mad Brody, and hello, Dafter.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Rob.
Hi there, guys.
How you doing?
Barney's dead on her.
Plodding along.
We've been trying to wake Harney up, but that alcohol has taken over that ability for us to do so. Unfortunately.
The tonic does not work.
So what is Harney on now? Because I know he's on, was it beer last night, and then he turned to gin, I do believe.
Oh,
Yes,
he's still on the gin. Still on
It
the
was
gin.
still on the gin. When it was in my Discord server a few hours ago, and it was still on the gin then. It was actually holding a conversation together and managing to string sentences together, so he was doing well.
Yeah, he was struggling with the reading a little bit, but
Yeah.
we got him through it.
He was struggling with reading comments when he came on tonight. Yeah. It was pretty.
Did you get any sleep, Harney?
Yeah, he did. He
Is he asleep now?
said he had a good sleep.
I have
Is Harney asleep?
Sorry.
He said he had a good sleep, but he was still really tired, so it's not surprising. Check it out.
I can hear some noise. Is something? What is that noise?
Harney snoring.
It is him snoring. I thought so.
Yeah, you know. I thought I said that when you joined.
I'll be honest. I did think, how comes that bloody Yorkshireman ain't talking? Normally he's just rabbiting away.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm leaving the snoring on because he told me not to. So it's really quite soft in general.
ASMR. Oh, bless him.
If he gets throaty or starts coughing or talking, I'll shut him down.
Yeah, if you start hearing a gip and stuff like that.
Well, he says he's got sleep.
It sounds like he's purring like a big cat.
It does, yeah. Like a
Well, it
big
sounds like he's enjoying that sleep, doesn't it? It sounds like a really good sleep. I kind of feel a little bit jealous now.
I was thinking that.
Like I gotta warn you guys.
Start drinking gin again.
I'm shutting this.
No, my wife's in the background going, "No, you fucking what?"
I'm shutting her down in 15 minutes, and I'm going to.
Okay. Do you think you can hear things when you sleep and dream? If so, can we start sending him subliminal messages?
I'd love to.
Walk like a chicken.
If I could just.
Walk like a chicken in your dream.
Turn on your camera for once, and show us you walking around your flat.
Good thing to do would be, I could take my tablet to the sink, turn on the water tap. You never know what might happen.
Harney,
Pissing sound.
Running water.
Ask him if he woke up wet in the morning.
Yeah, is it a laundry day today, Harney?
Harney, there's a fire.
Harney.
Don't put it out with nose.
You sound like Harney, Mad Brody. I'm finally starting to get a sense of accent.
I think we're from the same city.
Okay, we're all from. Yeah, they're both from Bradford in Yorkshire, and I was raised in Bradford in Yorkshire.
Okay. And Harney and I were talking about Bradford because there's a Bradford, Ontario, just like 10 minutes south of me.
Oh yeah, I know it.
I'll keep my mouth to some what could I say? Some PC. It's seen me on YouTube.
Yeah.
And to, I'll tell you what, there's a few things, I don't know if anyone's still watching, but there's a few things I'm going to put straight about what happened earlier on what was said about Hillsborough, right? One, Hillsborough, only because of the police pushing everyone and crushing everyone and doing that crushing effect. Hillsborough was a Liverpool disaster, yes, that happened at the Hillsborough Stadium. The Hillsborough Stadium is actually in Sheffield, in Yorkshire.
Oh, okay.
Because Liverpool were playing in Sheffield at the time, but it was the Liverpool side of the stadium in Sheffield where the disaster happened.
Can you remind me about that? Because there's two things that confuse me. One, I do remember about a soccer incident, like the stadium collapsed or something.
No, the stadium collapse was a different one. That might have been Herschel or even the Bradford fire incident.
I'm thinking Bradford City fire, yeah.
The Bradford City fire incident was a different one. That was to do with somebody dropping a cigarette under some loose stadium at the time with loads of rubbish that had gathered over time. It caught a light and another slight. I mean, I was only a child living in Bradford at the time when that happened, so. But the Hillsborough disaster was actually in Sheffield, because that's the Hillsborough Stadium where Sheffield play.
And I was confused last night, or whenever this happened, because my father came from Hillsborough, Northern Ireland.
Right, that's where I was going to put people right when they started mentioning that, because I know both places, because I've actually delivered there when I used to be a delivery driver. Oh, yeah. And I was thinking people are mixing the places up here. I can understand why people would think it's in Northern Ireland, but they're on about the Yorkshire Hillsborough that's in Sheffield. It's the Hillsborough Stadium, not a place called Hillsborough.
So there's no Hillsborough in England then?
It's called the Hillsborough Stadium, but it's not actually a Hillsborough place. It's in Sheffield. It's where the Hillsborough Sheffield. Yeah, it's where Sheffield football team play.
What division are they in?
Well, I don't really follow soccer or football or whatever.
Don't follow football. Well, to the Americans, it'll be soccer. At one stage in their life, career in that as a stadium, I can say Bradford City was in the Premier League, I think twice.
Yeah.
But what happens is they use it as a breeding ground. So when you get the good players and hit that level, they sell all the players. Boom. Goes back down to Division 2 or 3.
I suppose that's how you get better and better and better, because that happens through every division, even from schoolboy level into pub level, into league, pub leagues, local leagues. You've got to be recognised up if you're going to get into that shit. Unfortunately, I broke my legs at 15. I'd never played football.
Oh, you broke your legs then?
Well, I didn't. A car did, but shit happens.
Yeah, bloody car accidents, man.
With that Hillsborough thing, though, there was two mistakes made with that. One was, say, if there's 1,000 space standing room and there's around about 2,000-3,000 Liverpool supporters, that was the first mistake. The second mistake was the police, instead of controlling them on the outside, decided, oh, let's let them go in.
Yeah.
That was going to happen. You try filling a section of a football ground of, say, 1,000, and there's another 2,000 coming in behind.
Yeah, unfortunately,
yeah.
Some idiot made the decision that rather than check for genuine tickets, ticket holders, just let them all in, because it's just too many to handle and it's less paperwork. And that backfired majorly.
Yeah, didn't it? And well, that's what made the changes, wasn't it?
And that's why
more fences.
Yeah, and now you've got the JFT 97, because there's been one other person. It used to be JFT 96 for a lot of years, but now finally there's one more person being added to it, because he didn't happen to die on the day. It took a while.
Yeah.
Still a victim of it.
Is there
Don't-
still
don't get
cases
me wrong,
actually
I-
going on today?
Oh, there's still a lot of different, because to be fair, the families have suffered. Not only have the families suffered because of what happened at the day, it's the trauma that they've had to go in actually fighting for the justice over the 27 years it took just to get justice.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
in itself is a trauma on its family. So they themselves, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Liverpool supporter and I'm not a fan of Liverpool. I'm not one of these people. But them people didn't need that shit in their lives. And it wasn't that they went out to enjoy themselves that day and to come home and talk about what happened, or just to get pissed off because they lost a match, not to not actually come home. And then families suffered because of that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get a lot
Totally.
of slagging off because people think I hate, because I'm not a football fan and I hate football and all this lot. But it's a different thing. That it's nothing to do with football. That's about justice.
Yep.
We've got a similar situation over here with residential schools for Native Indians. You know, they've been abused for decades and decades now, and it's been in the court system forever. And now there's a lot of skepticism. Like I think a lot of people here understand that they've known that there was a massacre in these schools for a long time, and so they just for some strange reason in the media they're revealing, oh, here's a mass grave we found under one of these residential schools. Oh, here's another mass grave. It's just
just sneaking, just conditioning people into this happened, get over it type of attitude before the storm comes.
Yeah, and I think it's also like part of the whole CV-19 thing too. You know, like I think now, well, let's release that now while there's a pandemic going on, or a fake pandemic, and it's just meant to depress. Bloody hell.
Well, people have their own opinions. They're allowed them, you know. And if them opinions become illegal, then unfortunately, Mr. Butterworth or Dr. Butterfingers,
if them opinions become illegal, if you're
then
to not take the vaccine is
right
in that way.
Right, Brody, let me stop you there, right? We're going to stop that conversation there, Brody, on the simple reason I'm not getting this YouTube channel striked.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, we're live here.
Forgot about that, yeah, keyword.
Just about anything you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did I miss there? Because I don't.
I don't want to repeat it because it's keywords and shit. Yes,
Just about the old current flu situation.
Oh, okay. I personally, I don't care if you talk about that or not.
Oh, right. I'd rather not put anybody else.
No, it's just that I don't want to say something on your live stream that's going to get you striking.
No, I was kind of just replying to chat room there. Mr. Butterfingers don't like my double standards and things like that. I'm a proper. I don't know. Fair enough.
Okay,
listen.
No worries.
You are completely allowed them opinions. You are completely allowed to think that about me, because at the end of the day, what people think about me is none of my business. And the sooner people get that concept within their own mindset, you'll stop taking offense and stop being a snowflake to everything that gets said and done in life. When you're offended, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. You're offended. Get over it.
Well, I think you can see where I'm coming from by my avatar.
Yeah, I think so.
Freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Freedom of speech.
I saw that. I thought I like this guy.
Yeah,
I heard his
that's
voice.
what I'm all about.
You got to sleep to believe in that.
What they're going to do, ring the police? Hell, hello? He's on the internet again. He's saying stuff I don't like.
I've got an avatar that says
I'll be outside my front gate, 5 minutes, traumatized. Hello, goodbye.
That's one thing I did. I was sort of didn't know much about was trauma. And I've just had a bunch of experiences in the last, say, 4 or 5 years. And part of it has to do with waking up, because that can be kind of traumatizing as well. But I didn't realize, for example, how many kids got bullied in school. You know, that's one thing about meeting people on YouTube. You find out, holy smokes, a lot of people were bullied in elementary and high school. And
Can I ask though, was it actually being bullied, or were these people just going through what people do when it comes to actually creating what he calls a social relationship with somebody? People act different way. It's almost like they say when a girl hits a boy, she fancies him, or when a boy does this, or treats a girl when they're at school. And as you grow up, you have them interactions and you learn, you're bantering off each other, testing each other's levels throughout, and it's how you react to that. And unfortunately, there's been that many snowflakes over that many in the past 2 generations that everything is no longer banter. You're just offended by it, or you'll look for offense within it to say, yeah, I'm going to, I can use this now I can make me stronger now, because I know a lot of people are going to say this is wrong too. So you look for the attention rather than the social aspect of being accepted.
well, I'm sure there's an element of that, but you know, there's a lot of research that shows that bullying in schools can go into a number of
Well, for me, with bullying,
Right, no, I agree with you, because there's different kinds of bullying. There's the bullying where you fancy somebody, like there's a soft bullying, and there's bullying where you really want to destroy somebody. I mean, when I was younger, I was subject to bullying myself, and it got to the point where I was told not to fight back, and then because I got bullied so much that my mother turned around and says, "Right, I've had enough. The school ain't doing no hit them back." And as soon as I got that permission to hit them back, that were it. Boom, that were it. Bullying stopped, because they knew I were a force to reckon with. Even though I'm only 5'6", I was a feisty bugger. I had 4 brothers older than me. 3 brothers. 2 brothers.
That ain't going to stop the bullying, though, is it?
My sister was classed as 2 brothers.
But that's what I mean. That in itself, right? I know this sounds weird, but that in itself is a form of bullying. When you're going to use your older brothers and sisters and that power thing that's behind you to support you.
Well, no, because I had that temper behind me, but I was told not to do that in school. I was listening to my mother, and because the school wasn't adhering to, they couldn't sort the bullying issue out. My mum turned around and says, "I'm sick and tired of you coming home with scratches, bruises, etc. because you're being bullied. Hit them back." Although in myself, with my good heart that I had, I didn't like hurting people. She told me to hit them back. So I did. I started fighting back. And then that gave me a reputation then.
Do you know what you'll find though? I used to find that if you're one of these that would fight back and have them and gain them reputations, you got targeted even more.
No, I did. Later on in life, I did. Later on in life, I got targeted because
I keep talking over Ron. Ron's just about to.
No, you're right. You're right in some sense there, Dafter. Because later on in life, I did, because I built a reputation. So I did get targeted later on in life. You're right. But at that moment in life, whilst I was going through school, I stopped getting bullied because I stood up for myself.
See, I suffer with 2 different sorts of bullying, which is really weird. Oh, sorry.
No, go on, Ron.
I was going to say, I suffer with 2 sorts of bullying. I come from a pretty poor background. So when I was going to school, I got bullied as, you're scruffy, you're this, you're the flea bag, blah, blah, blah. But then I moved because we're a single parent family, but then I went and lived with my father, which is in Golders Green, Hendon Central, the rich part of London. and I was living in a Jewish household at the time because my father worked for a Jewish household. And obviously it's all lavish and everything. So I went to school there and I got the opposite of the bullying because I was smartly dressed and everything. I was bullied because of that. So I got it from both aspects. Really weird. Really, really weird. And, you know, it's like you get bullied.
You damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Yeah, you get bullied if you're poor. You get bullied because you look like you're on the wealthy side. Wasn't wealthy at all. It's just that he worked for a Jewish family, and you lived in the attic of this Jewish mansion. You know what I mean? So me walking out them doors every single day and going to school and what have you, they portrayed me as a wealthy, coming from a wealthy background. It's like, wow, no matter where you go, bullies, if they want to find you, they will hunt you out. But when I left that London school, because the London school is horrific compared to little rural schools and everything, but when I decided, no, I want to go back to the rural school area, I had a different frame of mind and I never got bullied again because I sort of thought, well, I'm not going to be a bully, but I'm not going to be bullied. And I didn't get bullied anymore. So
Yeah.
it worked itself out.
It is a mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of get where you're coming from there, because it's like from being bullied to actually because I don't know, I started fighting back and I started learning how to fight and stuff. It got to the point that those that got bullied in school, I was sticking up for them.
Yeah.
So I'm telling the bullies, "Oi, leave him alone, or you're going to have some trouble."
Yeah,
You
almost turned into the bully there.
Yeah. So I was kind of bullying the bullies in the sense.
Yes, you almost turned into the bully.
From being bullied, I did turn into a bully, but
that can be a problem, though. I find that a lot, and I've almost done that myself as well. When I've hated something so much or not liked it so much, I've almost turned into being like that to fight it. Especially when it came to online trolls, I've become as nasty and hateful in my remarks as what they keep sending to me, and I'm thinking I've actually become
resentful somewhat.
Yeah, I've become the person that I'm actually complaining against now by calling them the same names back.
Yeah, you can relate to that. Yeah,
overcome it, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I needed to learn to look above it, because it was starting to annoy me and actually got me quite depressed that I was finding I was becoming a person I hated, because I was complaining about people that were I would be like.
Yeah, the internet trolling got me down too, but I think I'm over it now. I just don't care anymore.
I hate somebody trolling you.
No, I just block them or use moderators, or I just lash out, have my say, and then never talk.
There's one thing I will not advise. Okay, I won't advise this, right? But one of the ways I managed to stop one of mine, Brody knows this. I turned up at his front door. Yeah, even though they thought they were anonymous, doing all this online trolling on Twitters and stuff, they kind of don't expect you to turn up at the front door when you can track them down.
Oh, that's a pretty good technique.
Yeah, it is a good technique and it does work, especially when you expose them for no longer being anonymous. But you'll get backfire from others then that want to test that to see if you're going to do it to them.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I never thought that.
You become some sort of, oh, well, if you're that clever, do this then. Nah, that wasn't my intention.
Yeah.
Me, I don't mind trolls.
Yeah, I get that in the sense of bullying, because it's like if you beat the bully up, you get the next one that wants to say, have a go at me then. You know what I mean? Because you got the one that goes up and beyond. It's like fucking, see if you can take me out. See,
well, I didn't need any.
Same with a reputation. Everybody wants to pop at you.
Well, I didn't need violence whatsoever. There were no violence ever insinuated. I mean, that's because I can't be a violent person. I don't have it in me. I'm not capable. But turning up at the door and exposing them for no longer being anonymous, so it was just breaking.
What was the look on their face like?
Well, he came at me with a claw hammer. Yeah, he was so upset he came at me with a claw hammer.
I thought that was Mrs. that did that.
His missus had a boulder, a big massive boulder in her hand with a mobile phone at her other ear and stuff like that, trying to ring help or whatever.
Diane Abbott with a rock. Sorry, I had to say that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the first.
I've seen them, and it's just like they're shocked.
See, when people go on about auditing, I did it. I kind of did it a long time ago. That was my first ever audit of somebody, which was a Twitter online troll. I've never done it since.
Yeah, maybe better not to.
Yeah. Not when they're coming after me with a claw hammer and I can't fight. Not for tougher.
You're lucky you didn't spend time.
Listen, his wife could have killed me. I think with boulder that she was carrying, she could have picked me up and thrown me. Because I think the brick were heavier than me.
These stories I could tell, but I'm not gonna.
She's a weird. I swear, weirdo. She looked like an overgrown Cabbage Patch baby with a brick in one hand and a phone in the other. I swear I'm going to have police back at my door right after grassing them up.
Well, listen, Dafta, if you want, you're more than welcome. I can leave this stream open.
Oh, you know details, Dafta, so it should be all right.
No. Okay, I'm with you, mate. It's getting late. We do need to go, and you do need to force people to get to bed.
It's late there. It's only 10 o'clock here, but I am so knackered.
Same here, mate. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
To be honest, it's a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
But it has been a pleasure, sir, and I will thank you very much for allowing us to engage your channel.
Mr. Brody, thank you for coming up. It was nice to meet you.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to me.
Anytime. Come up anytime you want. Dafta, the same. You know that. And
Oh, bless you, sir. You know my heart's with you.
It's reciprocated. Trust me. And Master Ron, thank you for helping me out last night. I appreciate that. I enjoyed your company. And Harney,
It was a pleasure.
Harney, piss yourself.
Yeah.
There I go.
That's starting again, so we know you're alive.
You do realise when we all leave, StreamYard to still be on for Harney. You wake up and notice that.
Thank you. Thank you also, Dr. Butterfingers and Wild Creature, for being about.
Thank you, Dawn, always. And Dr. Butterfingers, nice to meet you. And thanks for coming over. I guess you came over from Mindy's channel, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Great work.
I'm going to post this video onto Discord under Harney's name.
Good show, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And you enjoy your night.
Take care.
Everybody take care of yourselves.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
Have fun.